Hello to all you beautiful beings tuning into this message. This is The Crow's Nest. I'm your host, Crystaljoy, Wounded Healer. And what I have for you is today's guidance messages. So what it is that we need to be aware of and focusing on for our day, and the best guidance based on that. Now, I don't know how the rest of you are all feeling, but I did want to point out that I actually almost didn't do today's reading. And the reason being is there's been so much coming up for me and so many people just in regards to, for myself, intergenerational trauma. My throat chakra kind of closed up a bit there when I said that, as well as past life stuff that's coming up for me. So this is all stuff that's coming up for me to lean into to heal. So we're going to find out what the cards have to say about how the collective is feeling. But I just want to note that. And, I did take time for myself this morning to really process what I was going through, to feel what I was feeling, and then to kind of release it, right? And so that's why I decided to hop on, was I was feeling that, I got to a place in my day where I was feeling that I had, done the work for myself and got myself into a place where my energy is, a safe place and grounded. And it's just really important for me to be here for you all, to help you get through your day. I know sometimes if I don't hop on, I worry about, if you guys are really, really needing that guidance and I'm not there for you. But with that said, the reason I brought that up is just wanting to point out the importance of taking time for yourself and knowing the difference of when you're in a place of when your energy, when you can be sharing your energy. If you need to take some time to really work on yourself, if there's things that are coming up and you're feeling triggered and agitated, that's a sign for you to kind of find the cause for that. Why are you being agitated? Why are you being triggered? And get to the root cause of that and heal it so that you can move forward. Okay. And today's daily affirmation, I started posting those just as some additional guidance for you guys. So I've been posting those on my social media platforms. And what I was saying today is today's daily affirmation is just, I grant myself permission to unapologetically express myself without any boundaries or limitations. So, I'm feeling again, also the need to point out that, just moving forward, a sense of moving forward, but, a message again about creativity coming through. And that's why I felt the need to share that, is because I feel so much are being guided. It came through in the cards about some pent up energy that some of us are experiencing because we need more creative outlets. So just some things that I felt were relevant to point out before we started with the reading, but let's get into the cards because I know that's why you're really here. And on the tarot deck today, what we're using is the blue howlite. Okay, so I'm loving this stone today. Very bright, vibrant energy, and it just makes me feel so calm and peaceful. So let's find out what it is we need to be aware of and focusing on for today. I feel like it's going to be a nice clear message because now, and even when I was shuffling off camera, getting ready for this, now as I say it, they're not going to behave. But the cards are not so jumpy today. They've been really jumpy the last few days. Nice clean split there. Oh, okay. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay. Ooh, so we have the Magician next to the Hierophant. This is what I'm saying, you guys. Okay, so the Hierophant in reverse is a card that speaks about personal beliefs, freedom, and challenging the status quo. Wow. And the Magician in reverse as well. Okay, so this does talk about manipulation, poor planning, and untapped talents. So this is actually a really interesting. I was taking a minute to process the things that I was hearing, and I just happened to notice there is a bug in my candle holder. He can't get out. I can't show him to you, but it really distracted me. So that's where I just kind of disappeared on you guys. I'll have to deal with that later. But that's interesting. That's interesting. You guys might want to look up silverfish bugs and see if that's what it is. I'm going to look that up for myself too and see what kind of message that might hold, because there's an interesting energy here. And now I have this creepy crawly just kind of lurking around in my candle holder. Very interesting. Okay, so we had first, I got them mixed up here. So the first thing that came through was this Hierophant. So, I myself was just talking about things coming up for myself to be healing, okay? Things in regarding intergenerational trauma and past life stuff in regards to more of that intergenerational trauma, okay? It's coming up for me, not just in this life, but from past lives, okay? And the reason, again, it comes up is because if it comes up for us, that's because we're the ones who are strong enough to release that, okay? So for some of you, there is a situation about your personal beliefs. I know, so I'll give you some examples, okay? So myself, like in regards to this intergenerational trauma and this personal beliefs, okay? So, I grew up exposed to a particular culture, but that actually was not my culture. And so now I'm starting to understand what my own personal beliefs are, okay? The Magician in the upright position really is, talking about resourcefulness and inspired action. And so I'm just really feeling that there's been this sense of, resource in terms of, reconnecting. So myself, going back to my little story, so really working on reconnecting with my personal beliefs, okay? The Magician in the reverse talks about manipulation. And, the reason that this has happened for me, this intergenerational trauma path that I've taken, that I've chosen, is, there was a lot of manipulation that caused that situation for all this healing that I need to go through for my family, my ancestors, just so many people, right? And so this might be resonating for some of you, this example, okay? Because I'm having a hard time explaining how this might be coming up for you, okay? And this untapped talents and challenging the status quo. So once again, I really feel that, this challenging the status quo, just really stepping out of those, like I said about that affirmation, the barriers and the limitations, stepping outside of those, okay? Bringing down those walls, right? And really stepping into your talent. And so much has been coming up in regards to talents and pentacles regarding your spiritual path, aligning your spiritual path with your 3D, right? And so I'm feeling this sense of challenging the status quo has an element of creativity behind it. And these untapped talents, it's like you are challenging the status quo and it's helping you to step into these untapped talents. Okay? And reconnecting with, the situation that it is for you, however it's resonating. This challenging the status quo, you're really stepping outside of the beliefs that you have been brought to believe were your own, okay? And it's helping you to know who you are more at your core essence. Who you are as a soul, right? Going back to your personal beliefs. And you're stepping, I see you stepping so far outside of the barriers of what you yourself and others have placed. For some of you, I am even seeing a situation of you've dealt with a very manipulative person in your life, okay? For some of you, that could even be the trauma that you're dealing with. Just, I'm feeling, yeah, just trying to feel the energy on the card. I am feeling just, you were just very manipulated through life, whether someone was in like directly manipulative towards you, narcissistic maybe, or just kind of meddled in things in a way that manipulated your path in life, okay? I feel like that's really specific for someone, okay? And I feel like you're starting to see the light. It's, yeah, the Hierophant. I was just about to say I see the lantern. Okay, so the lantern on the tarot cards, the Hierophant, he's holding a lantern. It's a male on the card, okay? So take it how it resonates. And he's looking, he's searching, okay? And that's what I see is you're using that lantern, okay? And you're starting to see truth in this manipulation that you've been experiencing for a great part of your path, I feel like. Perhaps not even just in this life. Okay? And you're really starting to see things more clearly now, like I've been saying in a number of my readings. This clearing away the clouded vision, the sifting through and seeing, finding the truth, okay? Seeking the truth, really digging to uncover the mystery I'm hearing. So for some of you, there's been like an element of mystery in this situation. This is a very interesting energy that I'm getting. But you're going back to this, you're seeing the truth, and it's really helping you to not only challenge the status quo, but to get back on your path. And that's what I'm feeling in regards to your untapped talents. It's like you once were on your path, okay? You embodied those talents without those barriers or limitations, but there was some kind of manipulation for you, and that steered you off your path. You became undirected, I guess I would say. You're redirected, but away from where you needed to be going. And now it's like you're illuminating the way for yourself. Okay, and now you're stepping into your power more. You're embodying your creative essence. You're really getting down to your core essence of your being, okay? The Hierophant and the Magician together, I mean, these are also incredibly spiritual cards, okay? Not only is the Hierophant holding a lantern and looking, okay, but the Magician card has the infinity symbol above the character's head, and they're pointing above and below, okay? As above, so below. So you're really, really starting to see the truth in some things, okay? But let's see what the angels have to say based in that regard, okay? What the guidance would be with the angel numbers. We'll see what more messages might come through. This is a very interesting, I've never quite felt an energy like this from the cards before, but honestly, I've also never seen the Magician and the Hierophant next to each other. So on the angel numbers, we're using the River Stone today, okay, you guys? So nice cleansing, clearing energy, and it's a very smooth stone, very smooth stone. I don't know why I said card. There might have been a reason for that, okay? So let's find out, what is the angel number guidance based on this Hierophant and Magician in reverse here? Okay. I'm telling you already, I feel they're going to be really high vibe cards. We're going to be talking about your spiritual path here. There's 3 cards here, you guys, honestly. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, I was saying as above, so below. I'm going to start here. We have angel number 333, okay? So we are talking about, focusing on balancing the mind, the body, and the spirit. So your angels are guiding you to balance yourself, okay? Get in that alignment, that Magician, that as above, so below, okay? And I'm feeling the need to say right now that you might be guided. I never say this in my readings, but you might be guided to look up these cards, look up the interpretation. I feel like there's some more messages there that's going to help to clear this up for you to understand if that's not resonating entirely for you. And your Ascended Masters are with you, assisting you right now. So they are helping you to find this clarity. You know what I see right now? Your Ascended Masters are with you, assisting you. The lantern is quite literally your spirit, your soul. I see your soul. You are illuminating, is what I see. That lantern is you. Okay, so yes, you are on a very spiritual path. You're awakening. Things are becoming clear to you. You're starting to see the direction you need to go, but also how you need to move in order to realign yourself. Absolutely. You are doing really, really hard work right now in regards to getting back to this path that you were manipulated away from, right? Wow. Angel number 44 is also here, okay? We're talking about divine power and protection. Like I was saying, I felt a really, really strong vibe. Energetic level of support from the universe is at an apogee. So you, like I said, you're getting a lot of guidance, okay? Really high vibe guidance. This energy that you're being given is helping you to have this balance, okay? Because sometimes when we're out of alignment, when we're feeling a bit of burnt out, frustration, because I myself, like, I was feeling triggered this morning. I had to work through that like nobody's business, okay? And so when we get in that vibe, it can really, really deplete us, okay? And so your angels are here right now to let you know that we are helping to keep your energy high so that you can continue on this path of truth and discernment and clarity, I'm hearing. Okay? And that's interesting that I use 3 words, because I keep staring at the mind, body, spirit on angel number 333. And then we also have angel number 343 here. Okay, so this is a direct message from your angels and spirits of their constant presence to provide you with their love, support, guidance, and inspiration. So not all my cards in this deck actually talk about your ascended masters being there to support you. Not all of them talk about the love and support that they're providing you, the energy that they're providing you. These cards have very clearly been coming through the last few days because the guidance for you is to keep the work that you're doing and then just trust in your guides. I was just seeing for a moment that like trust game when you put your back to someone and you put your arms out and you just fall back and you let them catch you. Okay, like you can fall back, it's okay, you're gonna be caught, like no one's gonna let you fall, right? Like I was getting at, these cards, they didn't have to come through, and it didn't have to be 3 of them letting you know that your angels are with you. Not all of my cards say that. Actually, a few of them do. So again, your guidance is just to keep up the work that you're doing and just trust that you're not gonna fall. Okay, no one's gonna let you fall. I do feel like there's something more to be said though with this reading. I feel like there's something that I'm not getting across. Let's grab a clarifier. I know I just gave you guys some guidance here, but I feel like there's something I'm missing. So is there any other messages? Oh, there it is. The Hanged Man. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm not even kidding you. The Hanged Man. Can you see it? It's so bright. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So the Hangman, it came up, right? So we're talking, oh my gosh, my ear, super major, ringing, like ascension symptom just now. It was like total deafness for a moment. Okay, so the Hanged Man. Okay, so this is like angels are screaming at me right now. They're trying to communicate with me about this message. This is really, really important to get across for you. You also have 3 major arcanas here. That's like super, super, like, listen, Linda, I have to tell you, okay? These are messages that are super important to find out what they hold for you. Yes, okay. Anyway, the Hanged Man upright talks about pausing, surrendering, letting go, and having a new perspective, right? So this is the thing, is you're letting go of these beliefs that were like, you were manipulated to believe something, and it took you away from where you needed to be going. Okay, and so now there's like this new perspective, and so you're letting go of that situation of, I'm seeing the blindfold now from the 2 of Swords card that came through, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, right? So that blindfold is coming off. I think we also did have the Hierophant with that. I was seeing the lantern in that reading. Okay, so yes, pausing is here as well. I feel the need to tell you with that, like I was saying, I was really triggered this morning, and I really had to take time to focus on myself and get my energy back at you know, what was a comfortable level, what was my own frequency. You know, I had to do the healing, and I had to get myself back into the place that I'm supposed to be at. Okay, so there is this element I'm feeling, you know, needing to do that for yourself. Okay, so like I was saying, you're on an incredible path here of getting back, challenging the status quo. I mean, I know it's super triggering. My trigger was so intense this morning that I was shaking, okay, because of that stepping out of the status quo. It's like I see someone, just like a lineup of people, and you just literally step out of the line. Like you're just kind of like, I'm not gonna listen to you, like I'm gonna be the one that makes the difference. Okay, and just surrender, let go. There's been so much of that energy coming up in the last few weeks. Okay, really let go. I mean, the retrograde energies that we've been talking about are here for that right now. Okay, this element of letting go, analyzing our fears, letting go of anything that's holding us back from obtaining those goals. Okay, we have a crow outside. I hope you can hear that. That's so significant. Okay, just letting go. He's here to confirm. Just let it go. Whatever it is that was manipulating you, and again, this new perspectives. Okay, so I really did feel like I needed to get more information for you, but it's basically what I was saying already. Okay, so just focus on the guidance, trust that you have the support, trust that you're not gonna fall. Okay, just keep on the path that you're doing. Honestly, you're not getting much guidance, and like, you know, Normally we see it stuff coming up in terms of, searching your path or things that you can be directly doing, but right now it's just all about messages about the support and this protection that you're getting, and just this need to focus on keeping in this balance. I mean, the Hangman, the Hierophant, and the Magician here, I'd say that you are pretty balanced, along with angel number 333 and 343, which to me is a very close to being balanced card, okay? And a master number of 444 here. Fours are all about groundedness, stability, foundation, safety, security, right? I'm hearing tradition and values as well right now. So, I mean, you're lit on fire, just like you were yesterday. So just keep on the path. I'm hearing about triggers. So if they do come up for you, just take time for yourself, pause, okay? But also, don't stay in that energy too long. Surrender, let it go, okay? This Magician, as above, so below. You're really stepping into your vibrate here. I love it. Good work. I hope this helped. I hope it found who it was meant for. And I'll be back with you tomorrow for some more updates and guidance on what we need to be focusing on, okay? This is The Crow's Nest. I'm your host, Crystaljoy, Wounded Healer. Be well.